You don't sit on my show and ask me that is it allowed that my people can come and talk about? Is it diction and the connotation? And I'm not sure you get the context I'm coming from. Yeah. Is it allowed? That's why I said, is that a trap question? You say yes, a trap question. So I come to trap on my own. Yeah. No. I think he used the trap within a certain context. So because he didn't hint you and he just asked. So it's like an ambush sort of. And then
no, but if he says a trap, it means that
we use the word
allowed. And he's putting him in the fix where it's not. His statement means it is not allowed.
I ask, is it allowed?
No, I say your context means it is not allowed. Nibo make or echo nanwaka is not allowed.
Okay.
Hey.
I said somebody has banned them from.
Thank you.
Okay. So he's making a
yes.
That is your understanding. Oh, okay.
That's why I said that. How should I answer that?
Oh, okay. But then let me rephrase it.
Go ahead.
Especially when I've had a lot of problems with my own.
That's right.
So when you of all people, when your mind is on, you ask me, is it allowed or discuss on the wall?
Okay.
Listen to that notion that the ground people are not allowing them, and you are the one making their appeal. It is allowed.
But Alifas, in rephrasing it, I want to appeal that our people, we should approach them and invite them to come, because the door is open.
Safo, can you tell us that, Alifas? I went to Nungwa. I've spoken to the Nungwa people. I'm going to sue. I'm going to laugh. So that this year's summer war, we will add them to our discussion by the permission of your producer. Agbena, why this long talk? Are you in government? Be political small meaning.
They
don't know. That is why you are saying it. So yes. When come with the very no, that's what you pick.
Papa, na wi one o wi eko ba no bata shi no ba wi no
ganyo jimi ko funda apo nyo wana ke ntako chale ibi
eka efu oda ni
ke funda ba na ke ntako chale
ganyo no ko ne shi ochichi no bu.
And then the third one is Reverend Doctor Counselor Pastor Cyril a reverend, a counselor, a father, a brother, a friend, a husband, an educationist, an entertainer, an entrepreneur, a man who wears many hats. I don't believe in the boy that jack of all trades master of.
May I say Alifas, may I say so very much for celebrating my birthday for me.
And one more time, a belated happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I did something from Thursday and it went well for me. Thursday, I'm watching me a year in Fayala.
When was your birthday?
Saturday.
That's
the 13th. Yes.
Today is Friday.
We
met on Wednesday.
Oh, no. We met on Friday. I don't come in on Friday, but Friday I came in to come and assist Socrates, not to walk out of the studio. It was Friday I appeared, unfortunately. But Thursday in Fayala, me Chenyala, in Gembonu machine, me Asami, me Wafi Wikipedia.
You died?
Yes, I organized my funeral. All those who are watching there, it's not fake.
You died?
I died.
Did you resurrect?
Yes, I am back. So I resurrected Zali. I died for 4 hours. And I was watching those who are attending my funeral. Come again.
Which doctor? You heard a question before. Which doctor declared you dead?
I declared myself dead. That's why I was able to resurrect myself. Because no magician is declared dead by a doctor.
What did you want to achieve with that?
I wanted to see how the people will attend my funeral.
So you announced that.
When I go through Thanatos, the final death, people like Socrates will not have anything to do on earth.
You remind me of a drama we used to act called The Return of Sam.
Okay.
Directed by Reverend Makuti. She was in those days. The Return of Sam. Sam died and resurrected during his funeral. It was a comment.
I see that going here.
So basically,
I was just looking at people, and it was a good thing for me because Socrates. It's Socrates, sorry. Yeah, it's Socrates. If we hear king full corner again.
Because it was not coming like somebody would just say, Papa, I like to you.
What she had this Socrates. So I mean it was fun, and I just went for 40 minutes in Tashik, in Wedding, in Tashidin, and I was live on TikTok, and for 40 minutes. Everybody come and say, why today your face like this? Why are you not talking? You are not in your cap, you are not in your spectacle.
Is that what you called it?
But we came back. Well, finally, after 40 minutes, I came to ask them, Ken Boo and now Baba Yala. Namoli any you. Yes, and who even knows to call? Who do you know to call when you don't get my phone number active? And the funny thing is that on my birthday Friday when I came here, I went up to Papa up there. Dr. Father Dixon. And I said, Papa, tomorrow is my birthday. I said, oh, you're in a sick. And Pie about Copen, my boy, Uncle Pomme, who I mean to show you know.
Ah,
I think it has not left my head. Nothing is there. Is it the book by Uncle Pomme?
So let's go back to this year. So we died.
So I had a whole funeral.
And you were seated.
And I was seated.
Were you in a coffin?
No.
Were you brought from the mortuary?
No. Okay, so Halifax.
Were you embalmed?
No.
Was there a funeral?
Yes.
Was there
yes, so everybody.
What do we call them in English?
They are part of the undertakers. Undertakers. Because undertaking what John we back for them. Okay. Oh, but they have undertakers who do that when you go to those areas where they have funeral homes. So you see, sitting down, I saw the condolences coming. Oh, I said, what will you say when you see that any of these wicked radio stations or television stations have taken my last picture that they had to do a post? Finally, Councillor passes home. What would be? Yes.
Why the way?
Because most
the last time, yes, I said the word finally means
it's an expectation,
a long-held expectation.
Thank you. And the question was, what will be your reaction? And they started writing. Somebody boldly said, I will say, thank God, finally we have our peace of mind. One guy who said his sister-in-law to Antoine Yama in Kumasi. I said, that's a good thing. I mean, there were a lot of write-ups. I didn't get offended, but I listened to most of them. And based on that, Halifax, on Saturday, my birthday, I took a decision. I switched off all my phone. There was no picture posted of my happy birthday thing to see what will happen. And unfortunately, when I finished, a lot of people don't even know it's my birthday. Until yesterday, I posted my picture. They are saying happy birthday, because they didn't give birth to me. But for those who didn't give birth to me and they are aware, they wish me. They may person make candy as simple.
Because I was getting lost.
Abrabona year born Halifax. Obia empower Semgis one kasa. That's all I want to say. So don't borrow money to buy what you don't need to please people who don't care. Don't borrow money to buy what you don't need to please people who don't care. Because all of them will not be happy with you. There are some that when they have, they will give you. So they see you, anytime they see your phone call.
Don't borrow money.
Only. Yeah. And share my omo and form. Break it down, you understand it. Don't borrow money you don't have to buy what you don't need to please people who don't care. Oh, too many. My brother, the fact that you have 2 million followers doesn't mean 2 million people are following you. I mean, you buy a dress and you want to have likes. You had 1.4 million likes. but you've not paid for the dress. I watch myself, a young girl, a young boy who is living in a chamber in a hall, and you are paying huge. Why would you be in a single room as a single guy? Don't do what is above. I mean, can't try.
Can you be specific? Is anybody even doing that in the first place?
Plenty people are doing it. Plenty people are doing it. Get on social media. Just for the likes. That's all for the likes.
I've been to social media this morning.
So did you like any of the things you saw? Did you press like? Those. Thank you. So you see, your mind is like the all canon. So who is Councillor Lutrot? The things he says. Do you understand? The things he says. So it's not about what I'm wearing. What I'm wearing doesn't represent me. It's the one wearing what I'm wearing.
Yes, but I'm coming to you because your advice, if I'm wrong, correct.
Okay.
Where you know my friend, come on.
Janko.
Means yes, yes, sir.
Koso. And then me know kase krobija shop bia. Wabuan hosa toatadia on one kasa. She can't afford. He can't. Because how do you earn this amount of money? How do you live in this slum area? How do you struggle to feed yourself? But no, I don't understand a young girl asking me to pay your fees and you have 2 mobile phones. So it's part of what I'm talking about.
Yes, but first example, I say you examine me. Social media. Very often. And now Atadia will feel say any boy.
And you say Atadia no share any boy.
Now, for example, many other times you are into body line clothing.
So my clothing line. So who share me? Michelle body line clothing suit. Now Kotobi. Just to please who?
These days Arnold is into perfect man caftans.
So Arnold was
I love to wear Tio London's
he has no brand. It is just.
I beg you, I wear Tio London.
You also wear
Tio London.
Since when?
I said I wear Tio London.
So he just started because formerly he didn't care about what he wear.
Oh
yes. He's a brand now. We are using him to sell Tio London.
It's our social media. I don't know. That's suspect to say.
If you see somebody like Socrates wearing Tio London, then all of a sudden there's a young guy somewhere who just wants to wear Tio London but doesn't have the money for Tio London. He wants to just for the likes.
Okay, but yeah, when you finish the entire advice, I'll get it.
So all I'm trying to say is that don't struggle to get what you don't really need and don't have to please people who don't care. They make you feel they care. They don't care.
No, the person who is posting this on social media, the aim is not to please people.
No, it is to please those who are following you, your followers.
It is to grow the page and get ambassadorial deals and
what deal?
Ambassadorial deals.
Please. For Ghana, that's not the reason. Because if truly what we do is to give us deals, then some of our numbers should be making us the best ambassadors now. But it's not there. So it's not about. I mean, if your social media page is what gives you ambassadorial deals, like we'll not write proposals to companies and companies will not give us the marketing support we're looking for.
No, I'm writing to them.
Yeah.
Social, no matter what.
When they look at your socials and everything is okay, it boils down to a relationship to a marketing manager who says, we or Jimmy, we or Nyansa, we here for man, we or you say. I mean, I had a deal that somebody canceled in Ghana or America. We have a $20,000 deal America. Marketing manager Accra, Ghana, BNA. Ekatom say, all the girls in Ghana don't talk to me until the money are products in the say. The marketing manager in Accra.
Well,
so I'm saying that it boils down to them. Even when the owner of the company says Famano, the marketing manager is fighting the owner of the company who says Famano.
The point is, I was challenging your statement. Say, do no more yes because please.
Yeah.
We said they business from me, and that the more likes I have, the more business opportunities.
That is how it's supposed to be, but that's not so for our young ones. Welcome. Send the shine your eye. You saw my hairstyle. How do you, a young girl who has just completed JSS, looking for money to go to SS, go and fix a wig on your head that is 2,000 Ghana cedis. No, that is not a gift. Who are you branding for? Halifax, let me tell you something that happened just now when I was climbing up. There were 2 young girls right now in front of PCFL with a guy. And the guy picked a taxi and one girl entered. And you know what he told the other girl? Jinahona boy and small girl. If it's not because I'm late, I was going to ask the girl, and upon who small girl, but formally I meet them and give them back money to go to their hometown, but they don't go. Just in front of business. Oh, sure more. That's what they do. Because you see that what are they doing here? But you know, one of the noble professions in the world is prostitution, and I am part of the association. So when they bring you or prostitutes, I shall be here.
Where you are a patron or a patronizer.
So I was their peer educator on health.
Oh, okay.
That is what brought me to them. Then
you know something more than I do.
Yes.
That's why I keep asking that.
No. It's one of the noble professions that there's no alignment, there's no loss of. I mean, God gave it to use it. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's a difficult profession, but if you have the heart to do it, and we need to protect them.
And what role were you playing?
Well, I was their peer educator for health matters. That's 1, 2. Then I got to a point where
I be a peer of commercial sex workers. Peer educators here. I mean, they keep one of them here, somebody of that age bracket, and educate the person to another.
So I said that I was a peer educator from the beginning because they were most of the brackets I was dealing with were my peers.
Oh, okay.
So imagine my peers.
Now your age is prostitutes. I don't know you are younger. Anyway.
No, I started this thing long time from 199, 2009. 1199. Yeah, 1999. So, yeah. 199. So 1999 is where we started. It helped. But unfortunately for us, we didn't appear educated group. No. We had people who were even older than us, 38, who didn't have any knowledge. They may sure be wire prostitution for more than 30 years. But no name say mind Bobby here say, oh yeah, say, psychologically, they also need the motivation to wake up and go to work. They also need the motivation to rest enough. And they also need the motivation to be able to keep themselves well. Address Ojoba. So we after moving into their system as a peer educator on health matters, HIV, AIDS, and other sexually transmitted diseases, then I became their counselor who will help those who go and then they are broken hearted. One of my clients that went to Dodua, one of the hotels.
Broken hearted.
Yes, what happened was that Ivan, you don't believe they get broken hearted. I'm telling you a case that we had a commercial sex worker. Yes, only this year. And akwande ne call no or come call kwanso no call ATM machine or come no see this there's no service. And akwande boss machine and one call machine 3. And again say ade san, my client say ade san, and omo nko ade chia no pa. And omo call and omo here overnight. And I know pana kwano ako use cannibal. And a penny for many ma born very hot doggy. And a dafa. Yes, we entend that's a at the chin or the hotel aquanuco.
Okay, that is a context.
And your call in of free and you send him with the far car feed do about. A broken heart in a bar and say, Madame, Eddie Dilly, and my one quite Juma for 3 weeks. Accommodate.
Anyway.
I said, what's your Bible more? And conform ye nubia, Omo ya, Bakoba we so okay, Solomon Yansa. Are you aware the 2 of them were prostitutes? Mommy, I shall for you. So for 9 months, no more yejuma. A jomu we yeno, Bakunu sha, Akran behano. And Okua Kolan, Chilimo car says Solomon, and Chakola. However, the mechanic in Anne said, yes, ye. Now you pray, Dodo. You want to live in a certain area. For what? I shall for me a Juma check. And I'm a candidate. Say, Halifax, Omuakudu. Meaning so what febida. And I mean so the Bia in Koda. Meaning say I table will be a share shall need that. Have you met a prostitute before? No use as a met. No, you have the right to plead the fifth because the way your mouth is shaking, I know you are very honest.
Met or no? I've met, yes, I have.
You've met one?
Yes.
So great. Have you met one before? I don't know. I'm speaking to the microphone. That's why it's not a fight. Have you met one?
I don't know.
You don't know whether you've met one before?
Yes.
I have met one.
You know?
Oh, where's she? I mean, you meet women. Yes. You meet women. Yeah, I meet women. You. Yes. So you know them? I don't know. So you don't know you are using them? You see, this is why the association is not growing. But Halifax, all I'm saying is that it's a good association, and nobody should speak against them. And this is a caution to Nana Yalkesi, the news editor. Yes. My main point is that we should relax, not to please anybody. I was sending a caution to Nana Yalkesi, the news editor for Peace. He likes speaking against my group. Cardinal, your main cardinal. I think he's growing now to learn that they are essential people in our society when it comes to development and economic empowerment. So what I'm saying is, don't do what you think somebody wants to see.
Is that not what pushes our celebrities into doing many of these things?
This is why you mistakenly give yourself to somebody that you regret in future. You know that? You enter into a venture with somebody that if truly you grow, people have grown today that they don't want to introduce their children to their fathers, because if they say this man really had something to do with it,
their former boyfriends.
They are former sex mates actually. You know, so whatever you are doing now.
That is why when some people didn't like their mother.
Yes, and they don't want to. Yeah.
Or trouble craft, they don't
on to me, because well, that's what he has. Halifax. And the American say, what we are doing now will come back to you. I didn't know as you are working, you know that nobody can put pressure on you. Society doesn't give you pressure. It's normal.
Oh, mommy, I see Messiah Atade we price they are called different. No pressure.
Pressure pay. And as I'm for count, I say my bema pressure. Obia ni ho ayen kan
no phone and vibrate go would on she. Hey, minister ni.
Oh, minister ni.
Tam show no kan phone ring go ka would on she. You need their share. Oh.
The mama min come as Obia ni ho ayen kan ho asem. Inti se wo makwa ho kwan a na ansem amafo okika no. Pressure. You can't stop people from talking. That is life. You can't. You definitely cannot.
Yeah.
Omu beka wo wenim. Say aden obi betimi abeka wo wenim say aden na wo share tade ba akoko show e ba TV so 2 times. Ebe 2 in fact.
Business partners are seeing your family, wife,
and I know the pressure. It's a new thing of bidding in Hukot fridge.
Was it?
Well,
okay, so you can baby son. Say, or didn't Hunamin and a consistent fridge, you know, and now or the party being a consistent fridge.
A portion of the organ.
It's
alleged. He who alleged must. Na make no crano de na can no crab but to be a Halifax what park your car ewe nim ho what was here a nice chibulet obia hu ye over the social media encrofo can say chibulet ndi odi ma wa be body na de ko won so na engine nye enti wa koton untumi nka ba mu how ni e tro no ela ni wa na be gine car no okita spare key enti we fa chibulet ni ko ama sisi ufa uber but na engine yet. Go na can new pretty moment on the bad social media.
That is what you are saying. Then because of media, the pressure, they doing, they showing, they must let you too much pressure, and it pushes them to do things.
To differ. Who takes the first step? And you one more. In the first place, nobody gave them the title celebs. They took it upon themselves, said they are celebs.
No. That one they don't agree.
Obian sorry is celeb. And obey a very popular person. And obey a well.
That's all.
And obey.
Well, celebrity.
Oh, yeah, well known. And obey it.
And on one of the and on the quality program. And that yeah, public, and I have tried to ask them that said Louis Vuitton with a pick. Then no, not them. Oh, I see, we try Louis Vuitton with a pick. It's a nice time. I'm going to just add no original.
And they want to level beer or more Andrew boy.
Also, the almost
now then, almost Peggy woman, level beer, and you want to ask them America.
Initially, no one stock original Louis Vuitton. October, and then we're gonna for you see, Louis Vuitton, your thing. And the people did not take time to me, said, to me, said, and it's very papa. It's your cost on, and I'm mistaken. Nebanu 9, Echo 5.
Halifax.
And that's what about
thank you. I love that. One more chrono.
The banning 9 F chain.
What a two good jeans. Bonnie Benny woman. It is a bonnie nimoa. Now Obi can once a month. I didn't know funny say yes, I did. I mean, oh my God, I knew what you're bang. I don't get it. It is when you take it as a shame that it becomes shameful. Yes.
Now, won't say your voice.
Jeans.
You remind me of the lawyer from the Electoral Commission who guys have
I done, yes, one of them.
I protest. And then my guy, what are you protesting? What is about to say? So I let the man say what he's about to say.
Before you protest, tell me. Thank you. So you are now.
It's about the signing $100,000 deal. Okay. A say company who say that comes.
So the element of fakeness comes in now. Say on branding you.
And then publicly, say, oh, I did a Togo jeans, I did a Togo jeans, I did a Togo jeans. Then the clients are going to say, I also we a fix there's a wound deserving 100,000.
Yeah.
That is where the problem will go. So who said plagiarize designer way?
Cool.
Who would say fake designer way?
Because you want to impress one your Mukaka sign deal. It is a will be range you want to chop picture to give you a market. Because you are dancing to their tune.
But
why should you be dancing to the tune of the public?
They should stop drumming.
It's making you lose business, man.
They should stop drumming.
That
the
way the public is always following them.
Let me see. Who pair? And as I didn't know how.
Brand ambassador.
It's a company when the Baba Bissau says he can't say in a war account.
But when the police start to tell that company, say, well,
then that company is not serious. They should look for what is inside me and not what I'm wearing.
Then we have
a good voice. I'm a musician. I have a very good voice.
No.
Then you are looking at the shirt I'm putting on.
No.
Then we have no.
Then we have a lot of fake companies in this country.
Sure. To the clientele of the company.
When that is your clientele of the
original Rolex, and now become MG, BMW, price, Lamborghini.
Meanwhile, when they are just signing an agreement with you on the basis of who you are also. Not on the basis of what you wear.
What you
know. Not the basis of what you
on the basis of brand appeal to my target market.
So you have a taste for Rolls Royce.
So that the Rolls Royce consumers, and then just after I signed you, now I'm going to put up I said, okay, now we
merely.
Now what will be our thought from our brand ambassador?
One more, it is because of that, you know. Undru level, I designer a wako borrow. Then we now go to what he's been saying. So people borrow money to do things just to please other people. And no be new. And he is saying we shouldn't do that. Say no, he is now encouraging that.
No, I'm not encouraging that.
I agree with him. You see, it's not to please. It's a business strategy.
But no, what turning around, you know? What turning around 180 degrees, you know?
Me, I'm saying don't.
Yes.
Everything in Halifax. It's the maintenance as a celeb.
I said what?
A celeb.
Who made you a celeb?
Well, the nature of my work.
You see where I started from?
Like the industry.
Not Halifax, the nature of the person's work. Where it's or to name maintenance is okay. Now a man for cassette. See, very fast. Yes.
Let us look at the quality of the person.
Who is looking?
Listen, me a footballer, me nimborbo, me kwako signing agreement, and then they will look at the watch I wear, they will look at the shirt I put on as against my performance on the pitch, and I want to satisfy them on that basis. Kai see me. Then look at kudus on the basis of Neotimia or pitch no so. And Neobetimia ye, the age, how many years he can play for that team, and all those things, and how he can change the team. And then you watch our share call. Oh, so no, then I did.
But that is his taste.
There be a band sad team or no one managers. Any they even bargain on his behalf most of the time.
Because of who he is.
No.
They don't bargain because he's footballer. They bargain because after football.
Or no managers are managers are or one managers, personal managers. And now they will normally bargain on his behalf. Oh, let's not do this. Let's wait for the next window to open, transfer window. This is not the best time to make this amount of money. They don't look at your watch, they don't look at your dress and the perfume who and son away.
A top footballer, musician, celeb, say, now, almost if I'm brand is making product.
Not true.
Luxury shop, expensive perfume or great clothes or belt or something. I think what she has said that or the store.
Now, in fact, Sadio Money or just Sadio Money. Only Sadio Money. Never mini. I your Galidane. What here your Kobene no Galine no. I no die. If you go to Jubilee House Kitchen today, they prepare beans, they prepare rice, they prepare everything. It is the same yoke. Then it's the line, no problem. No, and I said go no need no problem.
Halifax, when you are standing in the corridor and the president is coming, everybody faces the wall. Corridor. So there are people who are celebrated. My problem is not about even those who are. I like Halifax Trust. I like, but I'm saying, say, don't borrow monies you don't have to buy things you don't need to please people who don't care.
What about if the people care?
When they care, they will provide you what they care.
No, what they
General.
Yeah, Halifax.
Celebrity pressure, fake life, spending money to buy things just to keep up appearances.
Yeah.
So people who look at suspects may not even give a damn about the world.
Yeah. If I show, say uncle DNA consul, the person is a counselor, Western Bible. Counselor, if I show, what sign Ambassador Bida?
Me, my sign will be there, and I assign me that.
No, what sign will be there now?
Oh, confirm. So, was it my sign will be there? I've been in the team that have signed somebody before.
But you personally won't sign will be there.
No, I've been part of a team, so I was very influential in Nipa. Yes, sign and the same thing because I Nipa back. It's my sign be that yes, American is
okay. Now I understand where you are coming from. But kakra means so many when say minim manfo bebre almost sign ambassadors means so no have been part of the decision making no ya share onipa na dressing and as in the perfume or share ya share any influence and in the rich already and you who say ni aye pe no we na obetini ayamaye say obi amana aton product bia ye share influence within that line near the product na mano it make us say oh we there sending the brand net ya na nia or ye the down na obinya followers no so followers they are not into this market into no a factor. I don't think say one the perfume Natari or Shell a consideration. The numbers are of what? The numbers, Bacho, the numbers no. Nia oye yo nya numbers no.
And famo.
No, nia oye yo nya numbers
and famo.
If I have
then let me be silent, say me not one in common. Say what sign will be? Me for Abnako Corny example. Upo be an rich in work chili.
Based on the
oil. And the Abnako cotton sex toys.
Yes.
And what's an Abnako?
Say ometon sex toys. I'll not say Abnako say ometon Bible, mommy.
That's it.
Okay.
And the Abnako sex toys. Yes. Now all of a sudden there's a scandal around here. Not with sex toys, but with sexual intercourse. And say brand. Anna, the say brand. And say brand. Okay. Matthias. And you sign you be say ometon, you find say milk and mouth. Na milk ni mo wakobo egu ni masi. Afe poto ewo milk atade ni t-shirt mo enu so e.
No, it be affected.
So the person's lifestyle, can it affect the brand?
Yes.
Or not?
It can affect the brand. Good. But that doesn't mean say no the appearance I want to say the appearance. It's the conduct. Because that is the discussion I hear you.
The human total lifestyle. Your lifestyle.
And you were talking about Natari Shimo.
It's part of lifestyle.
Talking about this a year. Me who video be as a Mojan or event be about mobile phone almost like chilling CBD and no coin on so ramage and say no picture. Okay, about try and your share and who said no. Your brand or say I'm not a brand ambassador. And I'm saying, oh, say no, if it's about pictures, I make a picture anymore. And you have made a picture and to me, you know. Come say, oh, let's go. And I respect him for that.
Well, if you want me to take a picture, then come and let's talk.
Yes. because they know him like Nene say, you know, Asamoah Gyan. Halifax, Asamoah Gyan scandals been Maya.
But you see Asamoah Gyan. It is not only Asamoah Gyan the footballer. It is Asamoah Gyan the entrepreneur, the man who bought a $3 million mansion around the Wager Lake, the man who has this water company.
Yeah, but we know him as Asamoah Gyan the footballer. We are not considering his water company and RCB.
No.
It is Asamoah Gyan the footballer.
No.
Well, I will not go into this argument. I'll see to you if you are saying no. Because somebody may take that decision based on that. But me, Modi, when I see Asamoah Gyan, I don't see Paradise Water. I don't see other businesses on here. I see the footballer.
Baobab is signing, right?
Yes.
Do something for you.
Yes.
And they say you give you $500,000.
Yes.
This is $5 million.
Yes.
You only asking them $1 million. You dare not.
I'll not. Because I'm looking at the numbers. Near Odibaba on board. It's not about Nia or what. I'll sign him based on Nia met me followers or what Nia or can bet me influence you. I'm not looking at Nakari.
Can anybody sign?
Companies be blowing me no media, Pacho. Yeah, can ya Bobby? I only pan abetire sika obeje. Ya go sika we have.
So the numbers, but he himself, Pacho. Obi to say, the owner of this week chocolate drink, Dr. Osekwami Despite. Can you sign him on because he has a huge following? Can you sign him on as a brand ambassador for any product based on Asema Abisai? Say, when $1 million, obi all kind millions of or billions, and it's a candidate on this country, the numbers in the dozen. So, catch also you $2 billion, and not just the numbers low, but always the candidate because he has a lot of subsidiaries and money. So, says here, I'm on just Osekwami Despite, but he's a multi-billion dollar billionaire.
You will give him a certain amount based on the influence, waiter, or the better product. It's not.
That's also Kwame Despite. Yes.
Imagine, I don't want to personalize this. There is a certain actor who has more social media likes than that man. Okay. Now saying, what company?
Yeah.
Sign on actor as the ambassador.
Yeah.
Obviously, he has more social media likes. Say, come on, man. I'm going to be share directed.
Yes.
Why? Director comes with a certain class.
Thank you.
So even if on social media the followers endorse or not, what he says, Papa, we bought.
Yes, and you know, it's not a.
He has a class of friends that will come for it.
Good. So it is. Yes. 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 Yes.
Before. Thank you.
Based on the influence of the
branding, who does that? And you watch you know never branding. Or no branding, or no
influence within a certain class. The class, what? Based on the friends, the associations, and the target market is that class.
Or no one the cloud to that. One by one.
The business is our war. Yeah,
the respect of what in the eyes of people, and more and many more.
No. His looks
because
it's very important.
Meaning, I remember very well my case.
Influence.
Yes.
And you said the business.
Yes.
And the appearance.
That is why celebrity also per se. Obian believe say our businesses. Obian believe say our influence. Obian believe say our respect. It's not fake yet.
Oh no, but Papa na who can say do? Oh no, unfortunately, obi say unbelievable. Why now be believable? Because they look great. I remember very well Michael Jackson. I remember very well Michael Jackson. Or signing deal with Pepsi Cola. And for $5 million, at that time, it was big money in the eyes of everybody. Or sign in, or see, or whatever they wanted him to do for 6 seconds, but he would not touch the bottle. So, per se, untouched bottle in the advert, he will take more money. To touch the bottle and to drink the Pepsi in the eyes of everybody. Or not building the cloud to Dada. And they paid him just to do that, to touch the bottle and to drink, for people to see him drinking Pepsi. What building the cloud to Dada?
Beautiful. Organic. Not fake.
Yes.
Authentic. Yes. Real. It means cloud. Affecting value.
Yes. Genuine cloud.
What do you call genuine cloud?
Define genuine. So, building a cloud. Now, if you say or living lifestyle where it takes away from the panel cloud, it's on fake lifestyle. Not on building clouds. That is all I'm saying.
Me who will be a Alivas? Me who will be a Okosan? Hello.
My father had a team like it was called President.
Hello. Abba. Okay. Me who will be a Sebi. Obia Ohia service be from Obi of those on no yellow. Into way betting a man 100 cities be another. Oh man, 100 cities. I say, hey, you want me 1,000? Who say, bon minutes and the 1,000, who should next run the former clan and child what you're sharing actually. I say, 1,000 of your own tea, own call. And that's why on Sheffield, but wouldn't say, Aquawi, you're betting me, or into what will you do? You need a person. And that's why. Only panning him, over dog, could be for our man also. I'll send high perfume, mini bibia, who's what you mean, yet money.
Now I said, the two fake, the 2 year fake, the front year fake, make I 2016 Halifax, my last point. 2016. Now manager Kunedu. Yako buko to do will be a new see a panichel.
Counselor the Trotter's Bar. In America here is a celebrity, and I believe a celebrity does something bad. They lose all their contracts in deal. Hope you guys heard that Chris Brown. I mean, I know you said I want more. You guys said that Chris Brown. I don't know how many women. Chris Brown, I mean, with Rihanna. People saying their TV sets off.
Yes, and no different. And no be okoye. And be okoye.
So many people.
Oh, you don't know.
According to, I agree with this.
Someone academy from Charles, Mame, you are talking and checking someone's food. What does that mean? You are talking and checking someone's food.
It was Nene putting a vibrated phone at a non-vibrated area.
So they are asking you that, why are you checking?
Because he was putting a vibrated phone to a non-vibrated area, and I was reminding him, okay, and
it's very easy. Purposely said counselor and gave a sense of what when should they be on or check ready. And you can be here inside that this year I'm sure now yeah that's India secretary. I'm sorry to do that. Yeah, Daniel Senior's message has gone. Now the son said, why was I greeting only Elizabeth? Only sweet from Marita in Virginia, but not Queen in Munich, Germany. Senior, greetings to you in Jamaica. One of the is our calling for us to have a decent conversation.
I like that one. Decent conversation. But if we shouldn't believe, sir, if you live your life just anyhow. you can get whatever you need.
Is it just
yes, because you see, there's a celebrity in this country who has suffered because the lifestyle product ambassador almost started almost a sunny lifestyle. We see it. I'm in depression. I'm right to say because they want to tame you to suit their rhythm. It's now Safoka said, whatever you did to get the numbers is not their problem.
Did he say that?
Yes. So say no form.
It is so is putting a concept.
Oh, na say Crawford there were 2 million followers.
I do not see the GTA, for instance, signing a particular Ghanaian in America.
It's not possible. Thank you, Halifax. May God bless you. May God bless you.
But our number, so case numbers in the air, what I'm best correct to say. It mean quani pan fast when you're numbers, and no form one. And I'm going to say now, say, Minja no case. And that's what I say.
But GBC was speaking a context.
Exactly. Not say
that same context. Who would he?
Mitiopa.
Say why are they panel fast? So much that and form one. Then they take you. Music perfume. Me. What do you call it? And also power.
Thank you.
Saying you know numbers. You didn't say. Look for 2 million numbers. Yeah, there were 2 million numbers.
23. Sorry.
2 million numbers. Okay. Then maybe why they could say, maybe your penny was saying, Adamia Kokra, you know, David the Machapo is in you. And then look what I mean was said, remind me them, but yeah. When we get to the negotiation table, the national was always you have the same numbers. The what place you know in the certain class
will be picked.
And yes. Higher.
And they will not pick Nene because he's Adam David Manchepo.
And until Halifax, make this councillor beginning and say, what sign will be done.
Now say yes.
And I mean so make us say, well, say make me a company. Now make a sign will be. I will not make the mistake by looking at the person's appearance. First, I will look at depending no fine. But obi already at the no the brand no they say what dress it. What am I saying? Or no obetimi enya deal based on the dressing. That doesn't mean say obi so awokoton deal do no. It will be based on the dressing. It depends on depends on the person who is signing. How deep or how
no. Who you are signing is so important.
Say me product ne ambassador ame pe no. Untimi ma begina me nimu e me use nye ma bi fa hunhunu na me alfa.
Signing the brand to sell cocoa. The price is different.
Who told you?
Common sense tells me.
Common sense, but common sense also tells me, say, depending on the rich.
What was I going to say?
The thing you were going to say.
What is it?
Whatever it is.
You see? So if I talk now, they will say that my friend and me. Signing somebody to help you sell cocoa in Accra. The value is not the same as signing somebody to help you sell luxury cars.
Yeah.
The price value is always different.
Yeah.
So you may have the numbers to get you to sell the cocoa for the person or the pop. But being so positioned in such a way, say, Obiaji say, our class is here on podcast.
Halifax. Branding, it goes beyond dressing. Whether it is for cocoa or for cars, it goes beyond just your appearance and your dressing. A bedroom time beer, ukasa, ebekam. A bedroom time beer. Asema yebe bisa on a platform on an issue. Nyansa would be answer. Nina can branding no. Into any perfume, ni watch I will share.
But why you taking those ones out?
Because those ones are just the periphery.
You say what?
Of who you actually are.
No, that's what made me who I am today.
It's not only about.
It's not about Aria would share it down here, child picture, and I see Coco branding. Your mouth microphone. Talk about the Coco in the presence of 50 people, in the presence of those are some of the things. These are those.
But you can still win a deal whilst you don't talk. Like Michael Jackson says, I will not touch, I will not drink, but I'll do the thing.
Now, you non-country company say, oh, then give me one house to start. In terms of like starting a company, they were not in one house in Gaza. Most of them hope. We have brand new set in such a way that you know, better to over campaign.
And you think that Miss Ghana. And you will bodily offend. But what is also in you, that's why they now add interview to Miss Ghana. You need to talk. You need to answer critical questions. You need to dance. They all come together and not just say.
And they affected the brand. That now,
Intino and any Rolex now, high heel.
No, but adapting affected the brand or not?
They look at what is inside you, and not to count.
So,
when we get to that level, they have found one thing.
When you appear as Miss Ghana, do they look at your intelligence first? When you appear as Miss Ghana, what did they look for first? Sure. Your appearance is. Yeah, but your time now, but a quick one, Mr. But your NT 0277, your piece. And what piece with team will piece. You may feel me, Casa. Ayo yakra me Casa. The American said it's a simple 30 tablets in 15 days. Don't miss it. The Tonga Tally Challenge. Work on your system. But me make kind of credit say, Charlie, brandy, I'm okay. What's that? Nobody elu why don't you go? Aqua way did say, why are the companies not using him? Say we use him. But if you are paying value for money, it's another question. What's the name? Fred Amugi? Uncle Fred. Very old in the industry. So great to know how old he is in the industry. The watch company came to use him. Then who again? Is it Floral Tissue also have come? I've seen him on another advert too. So, I mean, they look at the way you are before they give you some things. But I'm saying that don't fake just because you want to please those who want to brand you for their taste. I see a young guy in this country was very good and very influential, and everybody loved him. But the point is that they wanted him to change the way he was. He was a comedian, or he was a humor therapist, and that is what was keeping him going. But now people get him and they say, no, you have to change the way you do things, the way you say things, and then you have to now change the way you walk. And all the starting, this guy started it, and then the original brand, which was a gift from God, started dying. My issue is straightforward. It's a very simple thing. Let's learn it, leave it, and let it be the best. So my own is, don't really borrow monies you don't have to buy things you don't need, to please people who don't care. I saw it in these few days of my birthday that there are people that I care about. I mean, when you're celebrating your birthday, you're around me. You don't send me, but I do about 1 week announcement. Like as I speak, my birthday just ended, and my PA, Jane Anama Asantwa, is celebrating her birthday on the 16th, which is Tuesday tomorrow. and will constantly do what I'm doing for her, celebrate her, post her picture, call her. Every post I do, I mention is Nana Me's birthday. Tomorrow is Nana Me's birthday. Happy birthday in advance. I will send her messages, I'll post her and do all the stuff for her. She didn't really come to see how she does. But when it's my birthday, nobody does it. And I'm not forcing them to do it, but it tells you your stand and where you are. I remember Friday, I was with Socrates and he had some money. I don't know what the money was meant for, but I demanded that he give me some of the money. And he told me straightforward in an honest truth that he humble. And I left. I didn't force him.
But
that is wickedness.
Oh no. To fake it. The money was meant
that your brother is asking you for money.
To please you. How can he please you?
And the money
akechule.
Akechukule. Akekele. The million birthday is once a year. No coffee only bombai. I'm laughing. It's me a secret. But I believe that we should not look. I saw a young girl who is living in a 3-bedroom house in Ajinga, and is being paid by a certain friend of hers. And I told her, this man paying this rent for you, is it for your comfort or for his privacy? He says the man is against where she's living, but the man says he should go and live in Adabraka so that he can use the money to do something else. But her soul is not happy. Ever since she was born, her soul likes to live in a certain environment. So Adabraka, even though she has somewhere there at 600, nice apartment, still,
there are people who love to look good already. And yes,
you see the game. Now the man who pays the rent is gone. Yeah, I think Socrates even shared the story of Live Nature with me. The young lady who was paying, someone was paying the rent for, and was bluffing. At the end of the day, when the man stopped paying, the man is dead. The man who pays the rent for her in Ajinga, she didn't save anything. Right now, she has a problem. She's walking everywhere and asking people for money. Asking everybody to give her money. It's bad. Don't live in a place you can't afford. The fact that I can pay the rent for you doesn't mean. The fact that I am paying for you doesn't mean you should live there. When you read Abeku Santana was going to die, you muted me. It will happen.
Always.
So when he dies, then what happens? Then they will block my life. We're talking about sensible things. We are talking about loose, unwanted things. If you die, so what? So what? So what? Will your reaction kill me? You see, he said I muted him the last time because we're having a very sensible discourse. Then he comes with an unwanted conversation. So I muted him the last time. Whoever you think you are doesn't add anything to my life. It is you who believe who you are. Those who know you, they know you. I don't want to know you. I don't need you because there's nothing you can do, actually. If you have any power, and that power is why you are speaking the way you are speaking, that's okay. But I'm interested in what concerns me. Do you understand it? I'm interested in what concerns me. Are you okay? So I muted you the last time because you were generating a conversation that we're not interested in. I'm saying that let's live a life that is within our means. Let's not live a life that is above our means. The reason being that if you end up living life that is not within your means, you might either waste resources, waste your life, and become less important. It is possible for you to achieve maximum respect for whatever you're doing. My advice is that whatever you're doing now, be careful, because one way or the other, it might not backfire. It might play itself when you don't have the power to control it anymore. There are people we have worked with and we are working with, and we think we are secured because nothing has happened for them to react. But something happened, and in their reaction, it blew our mind for us to know that they are not what we think they are. And like I said, my birthday was Saturday. My gadget went off. It was updating itself. So it became difficult for everybody to reach me from 12 midnight. And I didn't want to worry my head because I have to go for a new phone, come and change my chip, whatever. And I kept quiet. But it taught me a lesson that all the people who are around me, the number they have, if it's no more, they will not attempt to look for me. Number two, I didn't post any picture like I do for others before their birthdays. I would do an artwork and do their pictures, let them go and take photo shoots and carry their picture and design something to post for them and talk about them. You know, I didn't do that this year. I kept all my pictures to myself. I didn't post anything on my status. I didn't post anything. Apparently, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, my X were all dark. There was no image there. Yesterday, when I realized that the phone is okay now, I've changed my phone to another one just to be able to run my system. And the other one has finished updating and is working. My girl came to do it for me. So I posted one of my wedding pictures. Come and see people. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, God bless you. We thank God for your life. They didn't give birth to me. So I won't falter them for not knowing my birthday. But those who claim they are close to me, what do? Well, I want to encourage you. Don't spend what you don't have for those who don't really care about you. It is also nice that I always use my daughter, for example. She doesn't have any money. She's not working. I give her, and I don't even give her to be able to save some. So when she buys me a card, I cross-check how did she got this money. When she buys me biscuits, how did you get money to buy me biscuits? what they go through. So when people who don't have go through a lot to please you, or better still, to wish you a happy birthday, it puts you in a very good context of being happy for their life. Those are very viable things once in a year. Nyamiba says, learned that and stop. I learned that and stop doing that. People don't really care like you do. Now we all play ball. Simple. Well, yeah. But unfortunately for me, I won't stop doing what I'm doing, like I said the last time. Because I don't do it because of them. I do it because I want to do it. But it's serious that I spend quality time, quality money, mediums to celebrate people when it's their birthday. But nobody does for me. Well, this Saturday, I was grounded home by myself and my family, my mother, my father, my siblings. Because my senior wife decided to organize a surprise. So it trapped me and I canceled all the matches just to stay. I had expectations and I don't think it is wrong to have expectations. But the people I expected disappointed. And the funny thing is that when people meet you and say, I'm celebrating you on my status is 24 hours. If you really deem that I'm important and you can't get me to call me, go on Facebook and celebrate me. That's for status. Wipe and go. It was somebody taught me to be going to status. I don't even go on status. But when my phone went bad, I realized that yes. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. Happy birthday to those of you who really celebrated. Yesterday in church, Prophet Dr. Emmanuel Ejay, our senior lead pastor, asked the people that for what I do for the church, can they celebrate me with their small tokens? And people brought their tokens. The 5 cedis came, some coins came, 10 cedis came, 50 cedis came, 100 cedis came. Somebody even looked at me and gave me $100. Some gave me £10. And it was not easy. And they poured the money for me. When I came back to count the money, I was shocked that all of us in this church, in their hearts, could give me what one person can give me. Thanks to Papa and the rest of you. But the fact is that they attempted to do something. I'm grateful. You didn't give up to me, so you are not an obligation to do anything for me. But it pays to be nice. And good practices must always be learned. I'm okay. But I'm not a happy person for that action. I had expectation, but my expectation has not gone down well with me. Thank you. Good night. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Remember the challenge is going on. Tonga Tally 15 days capsules. You meet me and give you one for free. And then the MSP is also ready for menstruation. Run out of any other menstrual challenges you have. And then the ginger honey chips. Makwe ginger chips. Makwe ginger chips. It's called the Makwe ginger chips. Makwe ginger chips. Makwe ginger chips. 0277-609-644. Thank all of you for your birthday wishes and thank all of you for your gifts. I'll see you again. We didn't have church today because of internet and power problem. Tomorrow, church service will come on. If you care about somebody, show it now. This morning I got up and one of my mothers, who was always calling me every second, once I'm gonna do my family call, she'll call me. The daughter just called me and told me that their mother died on my birthday, the 13th of April. Life goes on. I'll do what I can for her. Formally I'll have to stretch myself because I've lost my mom. No. Well, Finally, don't borrow monies you don't need to please people, to buy things you don't need to please people who don't care. Good night.